morning, my fellow brothers and sisters. It's nice to see everybody's faces today. Today I'm going to start the service a little differently. I want to start with a story. When I was a kid, I was sitting at the dinner table with my parents, and we were having dinner. And we were watching TV, actually, which is not very traditional, but it is in our family. So we saw a news report. It was pretty much based around terrorism and what was going on in different countries. And my mom saw a image of a woman covered head to toe, and she started, oh man, it's so unfortunate that they don't have the same basic freedoms that we do, and it sucks that they have to cover themselves up, and how unfortunate it is that they don't live in our society where a woman is free to dress and express herself however she wishes. And as a little kid, I agreed. I thought, yeah, that does suck. It's unfortunate. As I grew a little bit older, I started realizing that there are differences in society that makes us all beautiful, and we're all made in God's image. In the Bible, John 6:37, he states, all that God gives will come to me, and all that comes to me I shall never cast away. It is important as Christians that we do not chastise anybody for the way that they look, for their religion, and for their differences, because it is God that gives us the strength of acceptance, and it is God that gives us the drive and the knowledge to do the right thing. In this speech, I want to inform you on 3 basic misconceptions given to us by a basic bias, conditioned bias. In Halaf Khalifa's 10 most common misconceptions written in 2011, he states that those basic misconceptions run anywhere from the intentions of women's faith and the discrimination of women. First, I'm going to start my speech by informing you the intentions of women's faith, the discrimination against them. I want to clear up a little bit of misconceptions on marriage and childbearing in the Muslim religion, and I want to also clear up the intentions of their faith as it comes to brother and sisterhood. So first, I want to start by saying the basic misconception is that women are covered because it is something that they have to do. It's something that's forced upon them. This is completely untrue. They are choosing to do this because it is a part of their faith. There's a story that was told that I read also in the same book written by Halaf Khalifa. He tells a story about a man who has his daughter come home dressing a little bit risky. And he sits his daughter down and he says, daughter, listen to me. Your body is like gold. And when you find gold, you have to dig for it very, very, very long time. When you want a pearl, it is deep in the bottom of the sea, captured in this shell. If there's something that you want, you have to work very hard for it. And when you do find it, it is beautiful. He feels, and the Muslim religion feels the same way about a woman's body. They feel you need to cover it up because it is something that is beautiful and it's something that is sacred, and it's not something that we need to flaunt out. Secondly, I want to clear up a little bit of misconceptions on what it is that the Muslim religion is implying when it comes to women in their faith. In the Quran, it states that women have all the same social roles that men do because they all have the same faith. It has nothing to do with your gender. It has all to do with your faith. As long as you keep the same faith, you have all the same possibilities that women do, and men. So now that I've cleared up a little bit of misconceptions about the women in the Muslim religion, let me go ahead and talk to you about the basic margins of childbearing and marriage. In the Muslim religion, a woman cannot marry outside of that faith. Although these seem to be some strict guidelines to their faith, the only reason they do this is because they want their children to be raised in a Muslim religion. Men may marry a Christian woman because they are all considered people of the Bible. So this is true. There are a little bit of factory guidelines that restrict women in some way, but this is all because these are just the intentions of their faith. Children must be raised as a Muslim religion if they are married into mixed families. The third thing that I want to go ahead and talk to you about today is what we call Ramadan. And in the Muslim religion, the intentions of brother and sisterhood have seemed to be the intentions of their faith have seemed to be based on brother and sisterhood. They feel that the collection of faith being brought together has ultimately shown that that is what makes them pure and happy. So during this time, the Muslim religions, they get together and they get clean, and they come and show up and show that they are going to be practicing their religion and praying together. So in this speech, I've explained to you the traditional margins between the discrimination of women. I've explained to you the guidelines of their faith as when it comes to marriage and childbearing. And I've also explained to you a little bit about their religion when it comes to brother and sisterhood traditions. So hopefully, when you are seeing people of a different culture and people of a different religion, you realize that it's God that has given us such faith and knowledge to do a little bit of research and to open our minds and broaden our perspective on different people.